Hey everyone, welcome back. We have a ton of cleaning motivation to get done today. I and the kids have been sick for the last week and we were in survival mode to the point where the house just got put on the back burner and my house is completely trashed now. And that is probably an understatement. It's a complete disaster. We have school tomorrow. We're getting back into the swing of things. We have birthday parties coming up, events coming up. We don't have time to be dealing with a messy house. So we are gonna get this house back in order, get it all cleaned up again. Probably need to get it completely disinfected too before anybody comes to this house, before we have any guests here. So I figured take you along on the journey, give you some real life cleaning motivation. And if you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a single mom to 3 boys, and I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and stick around if you like real life cleaning motivation. I do long cleaning videos every week. I also throw in some shorts throughout the week. So if you like that type of content, I hope that you choose to stick around. This is a place where we show the real life mess, because the last thing I want is for you to show up to my channel and feel bad about your mess or bad about your house. So we share it all here. It's honest, it's real, it's raw, and I'm sharing it all so that you don't feel bad about it, because we're all human, our houses get messy and life happens. So let's hop into today's video. We're gonna get some music on, get motivated to get this mess taken care of. All right, we are starting off in my bedroom. We are going to get the entire upstairs done today. I have a lot to do. There is a lot. This took me hours upon hours, but it felt so satisfying and so relieving once it was done. But we're gonna do the entire upstairs, which is a big feat. I wanted to let you know too that on Sunday there will be a part 2 where we're doing the entire downstairs, because y'all, that's how bad my house was. When I get sick, it's like I just check out. And when the kids are sick, I'll usually like disinfect everything, stay on top of everything to make sure nobody else in the house gets sick. But once enough of us are sick and I'm sick as well, that's it. We're just surviving. And it was a stomach bug, which is to me the worst of the worst, especially when you have little kids, especially when you catch it too, and then you're also trying to take care of said little kids. It was a lot.
These kids don't play on a tightrope, blindfold, sleepwalk through the drama. They look insane, got the devil in their eyes, so you better not tell your mama. In the blackout night lights, dance in the rain. Maybe we were born this way, locked up in our dreams and we're paying the price. So I just get on my knees and pray. Yeah, we're sucking up the melted ice, suffering in paradise. Turn me up, I wanna feel the glow of the lights on my face in the stereo. Break it up, break it up, break it up. It's hard when you chase the pain all night. Get close, but you feel the strain. Hold on yourself, it's hard to maintain, like trying to build a fire in the pouring rain. Maybe we were born this way, locked up in our dreams, no need to survive. So I just get on my knees and pray. Yeah, we're happy and we're cool as ice, suffering in paradise. Yeah, we're happy and we're cool as ice.
I have to let you know too that this is probably the last time you will ever see my room like this. I am starting to paint it today. I'm so excited. I'm so stinking excited. And I'm gonna paint it. It's gonna look totally different. Everything is gonna be upgraded, bedding, rug, paint, all of it. Everything's gonna be so different. And so me, to be quite honest, I have said this many times, but I just feel like this room is so bland And there was a lot of moments where I guess 5 years ago, my style was also different. I did like the gray aesthetic, and I'm over the gray. I also was still kind of trying to discover my style opposed to like what was trending, because I always kind of leaned into what was popular at the time, and not because that's who I am innately, but because I do content creation, and of course I want it to be aesthetically pleasing to those of you who are watching that style of video, because I am a little bit more eccentric, but I kind of threw that out the window and I'm just rolling with what feeds my soul, what I love. And y'all loved the laundry room makeover, so I don't doubt that you will also love the bedroom makeover, but it's going to be totally different, pops of color, and I'm so excited.
If you got what you need. This is such a rush. Oh no, anxiety creeps up on me. Is this how it's?
How is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are feeling good. I hope nobody else is getting sick. I know it is that time of year. Everything is going around right now. I feel like everything is making its rounds. So I'm hoping that we don't get sick again with something different. And I'm hoping that everything stays pretty good from here on out. I have a busy next couple of months. I have Tristan's birthday coming up. I have my birthday. We have Christmas. My sister's going to be coming into town. So it's going to be a very busy next couple of months. I also have a few procedures that I'm having done in the next 2 months as well. So we just have so much going on. There's a lot, but I'm super excited because it's all fun stuff. Most of it, I guess I should say, the procedures aren't going to be fun, but most of it is fun stuff. But we are very active right now and have a lot going on. So I'm hoping we don't get sick again. But I wanted to check in with you guys, see how you're doing, see how you've been, make sure you're not getting sick as well.
The doctor says take some pills, but this is not how it's supposed to feel. Upside down and in and out, I guess I have to take a break. Get out of your comfort zone, it's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home, your name is written in the sky. It might feel just
time to tackle this playroom. As you can see, it is pretty messy. There's a lot going on here. And I want to preface that obviously the playroom is definitely a little bit messier than usual because my kids have been home, obviously, between being sick. I kept them over the weekend. So they're not usually here on the weekends. They're not usually homesick. So they've definitely been home a lot more. So this room tends to get messier the more they're home, obviously. And they've been home so much lately that it's just kind of messy again. And if I wasn't filming, honestly, they would be cleaning this themselves. And thankfully my kids are pretty good about that. They don't, I can't even remember a time where I've asked them to clean up or clean up after themselves where they've complained about it. They are young, so they are absent-minded and need lots of reminders, but for the most part, they have no problem cleaning up after themselves. But of course, for content purposes, I figured I would take you along to clean this playroom up together.
Until something better came along. Your face in the crowd. I never thought that I would see you tonight. We lock eyes and you smile. Every single memory comes back to life. Your lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended up at your place. From the moment that I saw you, I knew that it was love, bet that you felt the same.
Moving on to the boys' bedroom where their sheets and their bedding needed to be washed desperately. They're over their cold now and it is time to disinfect everything, clean everything. So I'm gonna rip their beds apart and do their laundry, do their bedding at least, and get all of that cleaned and get fresh sheets on their bed and all of that. And y'all, I love this bedding. It's Betty's bedding, which can be very pricey. I actually bought this one on Amazon because it was significantly cheaper than buying it on their website. And there is a few different designs. So there's like some girlier designs if you have little girls, and then there's like a blue design, I believe, as well. But it was so much more affordable than buying it on the website because I don't know about you guys, but I am not going to drop $400 on children's bedding. It just, not with how fast they grow and how fast things change and stuff like that. Like, if I were to buy myself a Betty's bedding, fine, because I know I'm going to keep it for a while. I'm going to, I'm going to get my money's worth. But I feel like everything changes so fast with little kids. They end up growing. And I know these aren't their forever beds because they're not quite big enough. I have a feeling my boys are going to be very big. I'm not a small person. Chris is like 6'2", so I know that these boys are gonna be probably very tall. And so I know one day I will likely have to get them like a queen size bed, or I don't know, what is the next one before that? Is it a twin or a full? Maybe a full size bed. Either way, they're gonna have to get upgraded beds eventually, because I think these are twins actually, right? Because these beds are not, they're working now, great. They'll probably work for the next 5 years, but as they get into their teen years, I'm likely going to have to swap these beds out for bigger ones.
Wait a second. I wanna stay up late with my heart in your head. Maybe stay too much. be a bit selfish when you're way too humble. Might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. 'Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had. Or just the best you've ever had. 'Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster. When I'm with you, I feel different, like I'm brand new. Less ignoring, still it feels just like I'm waiting for something better. Wait a second, I wanna stay up late with my heart in your hand. Maybe stay too much 'cause you don't understand. You got me gone. You don't understand. You got me gone. But sometimes I might be a bit selfish when you're way too humble. Might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. 'Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had. Or just the best you've ever had.
So let's gossip for a second. If you have Hulu and you like true crime or anything like that, I recently watched the first episode of The Murdaugh. It was Murdoch's. I don't know is it Murdaugh or Murdoch's? I know it's Alec, not Alex. But I'm sure if you guys follow true crime at all, you know the case I'm talking about. They did a show about it, and I watched the first episode. Seems pretty good. It actually takes place in Hampton, South Carolina. If you didn't know, I live in South Carolina. South Carolina is a big state, though, so it's not like, I think Hampton is like an hour or two from me. It's not super close, and it's more like small town. I'm in Charleston, so we're bigger, obviously, but I have followed this case. There's a podcast that I listen to, and it is a reporter who started a podcast to talk about it, who's not from the area, but she knows of the family, and she just saw what was happening. She lives in South Carolina, but she's originally from somewhere else, but she started a podcast talking about it and everything, and she did a few like news articles. They try to hush her and everything, but I listened to that podcast for a while whenever like the story was kind of just coming out and just breaking. But it is a pretty wild case, and it made national news, and all the twists and turns are crazy. So I hope that this show does it justice. Like, I hope that they don't like dramatize it too much or whatever, or, you know, the facts are too far off. But if you like true crime, if you've been following this case, it's on Hulu.
I don't know why, what an alibi. But I'm glad you're here. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Though I want your touch. Baby, I so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, I so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow
By the way, if you haven't noticed, my washer is in functioning order again. I'm so happy. Y'all, it is hard not having a washer when you have this many kids and you have this much going on. It is a lot to not have a functioning washer, and we didn't have a washer for a week and a half, which might not sound very long, but I do laundry at minimum every other day, if not every day. So to not have one for a week and a half, like we were literally running on the last of our towels. We were running on all of our bedding needed to be washed. I had no more clothes. Like it was getting really bad, but we finally have the washer back. And if any of you are curious what was going on, it was a valve, which I knew it was probably going to be the valve or it was going to be the water line, because the noise it was making, it was like a really loud screeching, and it was only when the water would push into the washer. So it got fixed. It was a little pricey, not too bad, but definitely wasn't expecting to have to pay for it. But I'm so thankful that it's fixed, because I need that washer. I noticed a few weeks ago that I had somehow, some way stashed a bunch of like shirts off to the side in the boys' closet. So I was trying to get all of those organized. However, I do not have enough hangers to hang all of them, but I also need to get like their old jerseys organized and stuff. Just trying to get the clutter a little bit more organized in this closet. I don't even want to buy new hangers, because I know that I need to go through Tristan's shirts and I need to get rid of a lot of them because he has grown out of them. And then I'll have more hangers. But yeah, I just really needed to get this stuff organized, because every time I walked into the closet, I was like, oh yeah, I need to go through that pile of clothes. Oh yeah, I need to go through that pile of clothes. Also got a question not that long ago about why I put some of the clothes in the dresser and why I put some of the clothes in the closet. I only hang like sweatshirts, jackets, and Tristan stuff in shirts in the closet. And the only reason why I do that is because I don't have enough room in the dresser. So like both of them obviously have the dresser. I eventually will probably actually have to hang up Grayson's shirts as well, for as long as they're sharing a room with both beds in there and everything. I just don't have space for like another dresser. Now eventually they will separate rooms. I'm waiting until they're ready, but I know once they hit like preteen, teen years, they're going to want their own space. So when they're ready to separate rooms, I'm going to buy another dresser, and then obviously everything will be in there. So, and honestly, as they get older too, mom tip, as they get older, I prefer to have their shirts hanging, because boys are not going to correctly fold them. They're going to literally like toss them into a drawer. Like my oldest Colby, whenever he was probably about like 11, 12, I had him doing his own laundry at 10, but I would fold it and put it away just because I like it done a certain way. But then I got to the point where every time I would open his drawers, it was such a mess that I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. But having him hang his shirts was a lot easier, because if I just let him toss them in there, everything would be so wrinkly. So I probably will still have them hang their shirts as they get older, just to ensure like they're not walking out of the house looking like their shirt, sat in a basket for 5 days.
Make me smile, you're the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we get set to what I'm just wanna look into your eyes. You know you make me feel like I'm alive. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your hand. You're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we can set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your hand. You're everything that I desire, I desire. Every time we touch, we can set the world on fire, world on fire. You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be. Where did it begin?
All right, friends, everything is all done upstairs. Make sure you come back on Sunday for part 2 for the entire downstairs, because if you thought the upstairs was bad, the downstairs is 10 times worse. It was atrocious. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.